Hey everybody, it's Thursday and I'm headed to lunch. I didn't get to record this morning because I left my camera plugged in to the computer last night, and I guess it doesn't recharge it off the computer. I didn't know that. So it's actually a good thing because it allows me to condition the battery. So I don't do it all the time, but about once a week I'll probably now leave it plugged up overnight so it'll kill the battery, and then I can just record during lunch. But so far it's just cold. We haven't gotten any of the bad weather yet. I think it's coming tonight, but if it's super icy I won't be going to work tomorrow, but I will be getting online and helping out wherever I can. So I'll still technically be working. I'll just be doing it from home on an emergency basis if something comes up. So we're gonna wait and see on that. But I think I'm gonna go get me, I haven't decided if I want Chicken Express or Whataburger. I know I shouldn't eat either one, but we haven't had time at home to cook and stuff, so we've been just eating leftovers, and I'm kind of tired of eating those for lunch too. So hopefully I can get off the fast food here soon and get back to eating lunches that my wife makes, and I can start losing some weight. Man, I got to do something. I think a lot of my medical problems and my pain, like in my foot and my knee, will go away if I can drop the pounds. So I need to just get back on what I was doing before, and I was counting calories and drinking tons of water and no tea, and having like sensible snacks during the day so that I didn't eat a bunch during lunch or for dinner. So eventually I'll get back there. And today my brain is a little preoccupied with work and other stuff because I just got my food. I know that was really quick, wasn't it? And it actually was really quick. I probably was maybe a whole 3 minutes in between filming. So, but I got so much on my mind for stuff I'm doing at work and stuff that I got to get done this coming up weekend, that I took the wrapper off the straw and threw the straw in an old bag and tried to put the wrapper into my drink. And guess what? It didn't work very well. Luckily I had a lid, so of course when I looked down I was like, yeah, that's not gonna fit in the lid and I'm not gonna be able to use it to drink. So I had to grab the straw out of the bag. It happens, crazy things. But work's going really good. As stressed out as I seemed before about work, and kind of worried, and I don't know, I was really didn't know what my future was with this company. Every day I get to take on new and more interesting things, so I'm like beyond excited. I'm as excited as I was when I first started working there, and so that says a lot because I really was excited when I first started there. And you know, you get into a lull when you work somewhere, and you get to a point where after a couple of years you're used to your job and it just becomes repetitive. And so now, not being there quite 2 years and being able to switch things up a little bit and add some more responsibility and know that in the future I'm going to be able to take on even more is super exciting. So definitely staying positive at work and doing everything that they asked me to do and volunteering for everything. I'm even going through and looking at like courses and stuff at the local junior college that I can take. If we can ever get moved into a district where we would pay taxes for local community college, then I could get my degree. I think I've said before, if you're in districts, it's about $5,500. If you're out of district, it's nearly $16,000 for your degree. $5,500 is a little easier to deal with because you can make payments and just get it all paid off. The other, you can make payments, but that's a lot of money over 2 years. And I know some people have gone to college and spent a whole lot more than that on a big university, but I'm going to get the same education from this community college, and so that's what I want to do. I just don't want to spend the big money and be in debt. I'd rather just have it paid off, and then that way not only do I have a degree, but I also have the knowledge that I don't owe anybody for that degree. I've worked and paid for it, and it's all paid off, and it's mine, and I don't have to worry about anybody calling me about it or anything like that. So that's ultimately the goal for me, is to get that accomplished, and eventually we will. And then from there I'll go get my associates, and then from there get my bachelor's, and then maybe even go for an MBA. And what's really funny is that 6 months ago I wanted to get a degree, but like in IT, and I actually wanted to move out of the department I'm in. But now that opportunities are opening up, and well, even before the opportunity even made itself known, I started thinking about it. My boss asked all of us to step up and said, one of you has to step up and be the leader and make sure that everything's running okay, because he got promoted, and so we don't technically have a direct report. We still report to him, but eventually that'll change. So he wanted one of us to step up and be the leader, and so that's what I've been trying to do as hard as I can. So far so good, and been no conflicts with any of the other two guys I work with. We all get along really good, so work good as a team, and that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna head back to work though real quick and get something to eat my food, because I'm hungry. So, but anyway, what I was saying about the degree, when he asked us to step up, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, why do I keep following when I can be a leader? And that's really what changed my mind, is just having that conversation with him. So I definitely appreciate him asking me to step up, because it's changed my outlook on what I want to do with the rest of my life. So I just kind of needed that kick in the right direction, and every so often that happens in my life, and things change and my life improves. So all right, well, I'm winding down for the night. We already ate and went to Walmart and got some stuff just in case it does ice over. So when I get up in the morning, I have a number I have to call, and it'll let us know if our facility is shut down tomorrow or not. So it was itchy, stupid mustache. So yeah, my drive home was just really windy. It was blowing me all over the road. So that's the only thing I really ran into. There was no like freezing rain or anything. It hadn't gotten here yet. One thing did happen once we got home from Walmart. We got some extra wood shavings for the chicks. We're going to build a nest for them so they're staying a little warmer. And my wife stepped out of the chicken coop and fell. So she's in the living room with her right foot propped up, because she's already got a bruise. Something popped, so we think it maybe just sprained. I don't think it's broke, because it's not like swelling. So that was exciting, because she called me and was like, I need you to come help me, I fell. And I was like, oh man. So in the middle of all that, I just let all the dogs back in from going to the bathroom, and BJ is a little tan. Well, he ain't little, he's one of the bigger of the pups. I guess I forgot to shut his kennel door, and so all of a sudden Rufus and Lily started raising hell in the living room with us, and I was like, what is going on? I was like, is the cat out? My wife's like, no, we didn't let him out. When we looked, it was BJ. He found his way into the living room. He had never been, the littler dogs, Rufus and Lily and Jack, usually follow us around the house. The other ones, we never really trained them to do that, so they'll run around the house, but we don't normally let them all in the living room, like maybe one at a time. But I don't think BJ's ever got to go in there since we rearranged stuff. So he was excited and played in there with us for a little bit, and then he was ready to go to bed. He ran back in there and was like looking at his kennel, wanted me to open it back up. He wanted to go to bed. So, and I think that's what I'm about to do. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Now, I did want to say though, it's crazy. Somebody asked me, because about a month ago, what my favorite vlog was that I've done so far, and I don't know, this one kind of ranks up there with it. I just kind of spoke from my heart. It's really weird. Sometimes I just do that. It just happens, and I don't know, it's really spontaneous. It's kind of strange. Anyway, and you guys know I normally ramble on, so to actually put out a coherent thought and to actually put some thought into it as I'm saying it is a miracle in itself for me. So, because I'm the guy that when we were leaving for Walmart, went to go turn on the faucet on the house and rammed my head into the air conditioner. So, and I hit my head on the car, the hatchback of my Prius this morning too, so, and drew a little blood. So I'm surprised I can walk upright. I've hit my head so many times. God. Hush, you've got water. We have one that just keeps crying. He wants to go back outside and it's like 34 degrees. Not gonna happen. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Leave me a comment. I have figured out how to reply to them now. It's really easy for me to do. But if you don't want to deal with the comment section on YouTube, you can always find me on Twitter at YouTube_Frank. Send me a message. Let me know that you watch my videos or that you're a subscriber or whatever, and I'll follow you back. Hope everybody had a good Thursday. I had to think about it again. Mine actually was pretty good up until I banged my head and some guy at Walmart ran into the back of me. A actual employee like physically ran into the back of me because he wasn't watching what he was doing, and my wife fell out of the chicken coop. Other than that, it was great. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.